we're going to do today, 15 minutes for your lymphatic system. But the first thing we're going to do is rotate your spine. Rotate your spine. You're sitting in easy pose. The chin stays parallel to the floor. And you're just rolling the middle of your body around like a circle inside of a barrel. You're trying to touch each side of the barrel with your midriff. Inhaling forward, exhaling back, meaning that when you are coming around to the front, you are exhaling around the back. Chin stays parallel, just in a circle. We're doing a little bit just to warm up the spine because we can't just jump right in and start moving around the spine willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. So we're rotating the spine in one direction. Now we're going to change direction. Breathing in and out through your nose. As I say, this is a Sufi grind. We have our fingers in Gyan Mudra, meaning your thumb and your index fingers are touching. Just for universal consciousness. And when your palms are down, you're very grounded. And when they're up, it means that you're open to cosmic energy. So for the moment, they are down. And we are just rotating the spine. The sitting bones stay anchored on the ground. We are rotating the spine into a circle. Just mobilizing the spine. This also helps with digestive fire. And from the lymphatic picture, you can see that there's some major lymphatics in our core. All right, now come to center. We're just going to do a seated cat and cow. Again, we're flexing the spine forward and back, arching the spine forward and then flexing it backward. We're just here for about a minute. Again, got to warm up the spine before we work too much on anything else. Alrighty, so just flexing that spine forward and back. This is like a seated cat and cow. I'm sure you've done this before. Again, we're just flexing the spine forward and back, and we're only here for about a minute. Okay, coming to the center now, put your hands out at shoulder length. What we're going to be doing now is looking at the fingers. Twisting the head left and right. And we are here for 3 minutes. As you can see from the picture on the screen of the lymphatic system, moving the head to the left and to the right is stimulating the very large lymphs that we have on either side of the neck. So keep breathing in and out through your nose every time you turn and look at your hands. That's 1 minute. We're here for 2 more minutes. Keeping the elbows up nice and high so they're up at shoulder height. Being consciously aware that we are stimulating your lymphatic system. And at the very end of these 15 minutes, I'm going to give you a 3-minute exercise. So I'm going to see if I can scoop in an extra 3 minutes for you to do this every day, because it will help to eliminate any bile, any mucus. Actually, it's mostly bile and mucus, but it also helps to stimulate digestive fire. So we'll get to that in a little bit. Okay, we've got 1 more minute of this to do. Looking left, looking right, inhale. Stimulating the lymphatic system, looking left, looking right. Smile on your face, smile on your forehead. We don't want to have an ugly face while we're doing these simple little exercises. I did say I would try to keep you amused for the 15 minutes, right, that you'll give me. God bless you. I know you got a lot going on. Almost there. And relax the shoulders, relax them down, relax them down, shake them out. Okay, now what we're gonna do is you're gonna put your hands behind your head and you're going to inhale left, exhale right. And you're gonna wanna shut your eyes to do this. Close your eyes. We're gonna be here for at least a minute. You can see now through that picture, obviously you're not going to be looking now because you've got your eyes closed. This is also massaging all of your organs. And this helps to reduce mucus, bile, and wind. And every now and again, just keep going. Don't look at me if I'm stopping because I'm looking to make sure that we've done a minute. Okay, relax your hands down just for a moment. Relax, close your eyes. Just relax for a bit because we're gonna do that for 1 minute, but also on the opposite side. We were inhaling left, exhaling right. Now we're gonna inhale right, exhale left. Okay, bring the hands back up again. Elbows are nice and wide, chest is open. We're here for 1 minute. Keep going. Inhale right, exhale left through the nose. This is called Bastrika breath. Or bellows breath like a blacksmith. Looking, just ignore me, I'm looking to make sure we are doing this for at least a minute. A few more seconds here. Checking my timer. Okay, close your eyes, relax your hands down, keep your eyes closed. Calm your heart rate be up a little bit. Just calm that. Just relaxing there. Now what we're going to do for another minute on each side is Gyan Mudra. Fingers are touching the finger and thumb are touching up here like this, and now we're going to do the same thing, twisting for 1 minute. The head goes with the body, so you're inhaling left, exhaling right. Keep going. If I'm stopping, I'm looking at the timer to make sure we're doing this for a minute. So we've got about 35 more seconds on this side. Eyes are closed so you don't get dizzy. And you're just twisting at the spine. 15 more seconds. And eyes closed. Hands just resting on the knees, eyes are closed. We're just gonna rest here quietly for about 30 seconds. Feeling what you feel. Just going inside and feeling what you feel inside your body. Okay, lift up your arms once again. We're doing this 1 more minute. Inhale right, exhale left. Elbows are nice and high. Chest is nice and open so that you can breathe. Inhale right, exhale left. These are called Sufi twists. Just checking my timer. We're here for about 25 more seconds. And relax the hands down. Relax the hands on the knees, close your eyes. You might find that you get a little bit of a stitch because you're new to twisting your body or moving your body in that way. If you do get a stitch, make note of how long you were able to do it. And then the next time you do it, do it for that amount of time before you got the stitch and then stop. It might take you a little bit of practice before you are feeling a little bit better. Okay, the next thing I want you to do is come down onto your back. You're gonna bring your legs up in the air. And we're gonna drop one leg down and bring the other one up. Drop the one down and bring the other one up. Just gonna move the coffee table here so I don't kick it. But basically drop them down. Click the heels together when you're up top. So you're clicking the heels together up top. Put your hands behind your head if you need it for a pillow, or if you need to make sure that your back is staying flat on the floor, then just put your hands underneath your bottom. And we're just clicking the heels at the top and lowering the legs down and up. And again, you can see on the picture what we're stimulating. Now we're going to go a little bit quicker. And again, you can put your hands underneath your bum just to make sure your back stays connected to the ground, to the floor beneath you. And we're just going to move our legs up and down fairly quickly. Breathing again through the nose. We're going to be here for about a minute. Keeping the legs up and down, stimulating the lymphatic system. Just keep going here. And then when we get to the minute mark, we'll slow it back down again. You might find you're getting a little bit tired here, I'm not sure. Now we're just gonna drop them again. Click the heels. We're gonna be here for 1 more minute. And then I'm gonna get my block and show you one last exercise. Now, if you can get into shoulder stand, if you've ever done yoga before, and you're able to get yourself up into shoulder stand, then that would also be brilliant for your lymphatic system. Okay, just hold your legs up here now. You're just hitting the heels together. So your legs are up at the ceiling, 90-degree ankle. Just hold them here. Clicking the heels. Okay, bring the legs down, come to the side. A little bit of an add-on to the lymphatic little workout I did for a client. So I had talked about if you could do Sarvangasana or shoulder stand at the end, that would be wonderful also for your lymphatic system. So I'm going to show you first a modified version with the yoga block. And basically you're going to do your legs up the wall with the yoga block supporting your bottom up there. And then you would click your heels together. You could do this. Okay, so this is one modified version of doing the shoulder stand. The other one, I'll show you really quickly, is a proper shoulder stand. And so the first thing to make sure is that the breathing is not labored. If there is any difficulty with breathing when you're up in shoulder stand, then I suggest you come back down and do a modified version, because it really needs to be very, very comfortable. This is a bit of an advanced move. It requires quite a bit of strength. And so just keep that in mind. All right, so what we're gonna do first, and obviously before you do this, you need to make sure that your back is fully warmed up. So do the full spinal mobility series with the cat and cow before you even do this. And this would usually be done toward the end of your workout when we add the inversions. Okay, so you're gonna take a nice big inhale as you come up. Your hips are squared on top of your body. Eventually the arms will go straight out. I'm not quite strong enough just yet to do that. And then what you could do is you hold this position for up to 11 minutes using just bending your legs like this, up to 11 minutes. But again, if your breathing is not comfortable at all, then I suggest you go to the modified version. And when you come out very slowly. Come out very slowly without support. And the counter is this position here. Take an inhale, come down, and just relax the knees from side to side. Okay, that would be a little adjunct to your lymphatic if you're comfortable in shoulder stand. Okay, good job. All right. So yoga block, and it depends on how thick the one is that you have at home. This one isn't terribly thick. So you can I'm gonna give you two options. You're either gonna sit on your knees like this, you're gonna make a fist with your thumbs inside, and your fists are on either side of your navel. Your belly button is in the middle, and then you're gonna lean forward and just hold this position for 3 minutes, okay? That's one option. Or the second option is you lay right on your yoga block, like this. It's gonna basically fit in between your hip bones and your rib cage, and you lay on that block. Hold that position for 3 minutes. If you can't do that with a full stomach, so you've got to do it with an empty stomach, so don't have any coffee or anything like that. But that will build digestive fire. So you just lay on the block or with your fists at your belly button, lay in that position for 3 minutes, and what you might find is later on in the day, you might have to go to the bathroom, and it might be kind of like you're a lot of liquid at the back end there, and that is bile. Bile, like if you ever remembered when you vomited and there's all that yellow stuff, that's bile, and we need to get that out of the body because it's a toxin.